It's always a good thing in AutoCAD to use scaled viewports. Now we've got a viewport here on our drawing in our bedroom detail tab, and it's on our bedroom detail drawing there, and there's our viewport right there. Now that has been set so that the view in the viewport is what we want, but we need a recognized scale to scale that view to. So if I double click inside the viewport and make it active and have a look down here on the status bar, we're currently running at a viewport scale of 0.043569. Definitely not a recognized scale. But if I click there, I get a scale list. And roughly speaking, that's going to be about 1 to 20. So if I select 1 to 20, that's just that tiny, tiny bit too big, isn't it, for that particular viewport. Now, what I could do there is resize the viewport, or I just select another scale. So if I select, let's say, 1 to 30 there, that fits in the viewport, but it's a little bit too small, isn't it? We need to be able to see the detail more. So what do we do there? If I go down to my viewport scale here again and go to what they call custom, I can actually create a new viewport scale. Now, I want 1 to 25, so I select Add. The name appearing in the scale list will be 1:25. That's just text. This is the important bit here, scale properties. So 1 unit on your sheet of paper here equals 25 units in the drawing, in the Model tab. Remember, Model is full size. We're making this a scaled view of the model. So when I OK that now, I've got a new 1 to 25. I'm going to move that down so it's relative to the other scales. So it's after 1 to 20, but before 1 to 30. I OK that. Now that is not a custom scale anymore. If I click here, 1 to 25 is in the list. So I click there, and that's a perfect size for that viewport. So that's your viewport scale set at 1 to 25, which is perfect. Remember to double click outside the viewport, or you can click on the model button and that will also deactivate your viewport. Did you see that? Double click inside the viewport to activate, click on the model button here, that deactivates it and sets it back to paper. If I click on the paper, it activates the viewport again. So I can do that. I can use the button or double click inside the viewport, double click outside the viewport. So remember to set your viewport scales to recognize scales, and if you haven't got a scale you want, remember you can create a custom scale as well. Always good when you're sizing your viewports for your bits of paper that you need to plot your designs on.